Today, we are going to talk about plot and theme. The Readers and Writers Notebook, page 316. The question is, what's a plot and what's a theme? As you can see on the screen, a plot or storyline is a plot. Storyline includes a problem or goal to rise in action. As a character tries to solve the problem or meet the goal. 3, a climax, when the character meets the problem or goal head on. And 4, a resolution or outcome. So here you can get from this definition to be definition of a plot means a plot is the sequence of events, how the event starts, what causes the problem, which we call the conflict. And from there now, we go to the rising action. The conflict is the same as the problem. From there we go to the rising action. The rising action is when the conflict has more weight. That is, the problem increases in that point until you reach a climax, the topmost of the conflict. From there, we look for a resolution. Yes, the resolution is where they solve the problem. So this is what we call the plot. For every action or for every event or story, you will get a plot. Of course, if you know what's a plot, then you'll be able to identify the plot for in every story or in every action or in every movie, in fact. Secondly, the theme. The theme is the main idea of the story or the event, the central meaning. So the theme is the main idea or central meaning that the author wants you to learn. In a whole, if you have a story, you have to figure out the theme by trying to get or to grasp the central idea. And that is what we call the theme. What message the story is trying to give. That's all. That's the theme. Sometimes a writer hints at an event that will happen later in the story. Such a hint is called the foreshadowing. Yeah, the hint here is it's like a gist of what is going to happen. Yes. You get the gist of what is going to happen in the story. That is what's called foreshadowing. And the other part of it, all these are a plot. The other part of it is that sometimes a writer goes back in time to tell about an early event. The earlier event is called the flashback. A flashback is when you relay an action or an event that has taken place, but you want the audience to know. This is what we call a flashback. You will see all this in this following passage. Read the following passage, then answer the questions below. Carrie and Carlos wanted to buy their presents and anniversary presents. The parents, they want to buy their parents an anniversary present, but they didn't have any money. How can we get enough money in 2 weeks? Carlos moaned. Just then, Carrie remembered something. You know, our band didn't have any money, and we need new music. We had a car wash, and we earned enough money. She told Carlos. Carlos liked the idea. So Carrie made signs, and Carlos put them up. On the big day, Carrie and Carlos were ready. The car wash was a big success. The parents loved the anniversary gift. They loved the car wash coupon too. From here, the first question, what is the problem? That is, the conflict. Where the problem starts. You can see from here that the problem starts from the two kids or the two people wanted to give their parents an anniversary present. But the problem is they didn't have any money. So that's it. That's the conflict. That's the beginning of the whole show. Yeah. And from there, you have what you call the climax or the turning point. The climax, what is the climax or the turning point? The turning point here is when they reach at the peak of the problem. If you are at the peak of the problem, it's what we call the climax. So in the passage, where is the peak of the problem? The peak of the problem is the car wash was a big success. You remember when the children didn't have money, what did they decide to do? They decided to go for a car wash. So in this car wash, they were successful in it. And that gave them a lot of money, enough money to do what they wanted to do. See? And what is the resolution? And of course, the resolution is that the parents were happy with the gift. You see? So, and the sentence that tells you about Carrie's flashback. Remember, a flashback is to relay an event that has passed. So you can see it here. He said, Carrie remembered. That tells you that something has passed. Remember something. You know, that the flashback now said, you know, our band didn't have any money and we needed new music. We had a car wash and we had enough money. So you remember. So when their band didn't get money, they went for a car wash. So now, if we want a present for our parents, we should also go for the car wash. So that's what you remember. So that's a flashback. So let me just display to you the answers for you to see. What is the possible theme? The theme here is determination, theme of determination. If you're determined to do something, you will do it. Or if you're hardworking, you can be able to do what you want to do. So let me just give you the screen. Good. So this is it. It's the answers for this page 316, and the lesson we took. Thank you very much. This is the lesson for this page. We shall continue in the next video. Thank you very much.